Hi guys, so today I'm going to do my top 5 favourite movies, except at 6 because I couldn't decide. And yeah, I'm just going to film, I'm just filming this because my other 2 videos have failed. I filmed a music video for this channel because I'm going to put it up on my like sort of side music video sort of channel, because I used to be obsessed with them. I used to think I was really good and I was actually crap and I still can't do them, and I filmed a really good one and then I was editing it and then wanted me to make a froze, so I closed it thinking it would like recover the files and it didn't. I was halfway through editing it, so yeah. Just a little note before, I have no horror. These aren't all my favourites, but these are just like the ones that like when I was just like scanning through my oh no. Sorry, I'm gonna have to add up a few more. When I was just okay, one more. When I was just scanning through my thing, I just saw, so there might be more, but I don't really know. So it's 7 now, and that's my lucky number, so it's all good. And yeah. Then in no particular order, because I can't put them in an order. But yeah. Except I think I know which one's my first favourite, so yeah. I'm just going to go in random order. First, oh, by the way, they're like all chick flicks. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to tell you a bit of the plot, so if you don't want to spoil it, then don't watch. Oh, yeah. None of them are horrors because I'm just rubbish of horrors. I'm such a wuss. Literally, I wish I could watch horrors because like, I love like the story of horrors. I just can't watch them. They're too jumpy. I hate stuff jumping out at me. Like I went and watched Woman in Black at the cinema, and it'd be funny, I pissed myself. I didn't actually, but I literally was, and I couldn't watch it. Like say, screens here. I was like this. Look at my other friend, because I went with 3 friends, and one was sitting in the middle, like, then my other friend, me and my friend were just like looking at us, at each other like that. I couldn't watch it, but I watched most of it. But yeah, it was really good, but it was just really jumpy. So yeah, Wild Child, and the main character is Emma Roberts, who was like in quite a lot of things, and it's basically about this American girl, and she's like such a troublemaker, and one day her dad decides to like say like the threat that he was gives her a threat that she's gonna go to boarding school in England because her mum did, and one day he actually does send her there, like away from her friends and everything, and there she's like ill and like really snobby, and then wants to get out of the place. Then she realises that that it's not actually that bad. And then everything goes wrong and people like set her up with stuff, and all like her friends that she's finally made, which are these, like hate her because someone set her up, and yeah. And then she finds out that her mum went to exact same boarding school, so yeah. Next we have, I'm just gonna choose a random one. Apart from my number one, I'm gonna. Oh, and I do have some more, like the JLS one, but I haven't watched that yet. So yeah. Okay. Next is Marley and Me. It's like a classic. Like everyone loves this one. It's got Owen Wilson and It's got Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston in it from Friends, and obviously the dog. And if you don't know what this is already about, this is a PG by the way, and where's Wild Child gone? Oh, Wild Child is a 12. The dog, well no, Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston, for her birthday he decides to get her a puppy, and she picks like the naughtiest puppy, that was all like the runt of the litter, so it was cheaper, and she picks it, and it turns out to be so like such a troublemaker, so naughty, so hard for them, and it just like stresses them out, and they're really in love. They have like loads of kids and they go through all traumatic times, and if you don't want to listen to this, like what happens at the end, then don't, and then at the end it dies. Well, it has to be put down because all pets die, and it had to be put down. It was really sad. It's like, this is like a sob film, but I don't cry at films, so. Next is Bride Wars with Anne Hathaway and Kate Hudson in it. Anne Hathaway and Kate Hudson. They're 2 best friends since they've grown up, and they always planned for their wedding together. Like when they were younger, they used to plan their wedding together. and then it actually gets to it, and they both like copy each other's ideas, and then they like one another gets really annoyed. And then they like try and ruin their day. Like here, like a couple of weeks before our wedding, she like tampers with her hair dye and makes it go blue, then makes her go orange and like streaky, and yeah, and then like they end up like after they've like ruined the wedding day saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like I didn't mean to do this, I really regret it," and then they become friends again. And in the end, she gets married, but she doesn't. Yeah, this is a 12 as well. And next is Angus Songs and Perfect Snogging. This is another chick flick. It's got, who is the actress? I don't know, it doesn't say. But yeah, it's her, and she's just like a typical teenage girl. And then him, he is hot, Robbie. She has a crush on him. And then her best friend, like she's in a gang, not a gang, but like her friends, and her best friend who's in the gang likes his brother, so they're both like smitten, and they both have like all. It's really funny. My days. It's really funny, and they all have like body worries and stuff, and then they have a massive argument, like the two girls over the boys, and that they like. She finds out that the boy's going out with like the enemy, and then it's all nice. Yeah, it's really good. That is a 12. Sorry, my voice is going. I don't know what's happening. Next is that all chick flicks apart from one. Is Angus 17 again. This has got Zac Efron in from High School Musical. Oh, he's so hot. This is quite an old film actually. It's a 12, but it's still a really good film. It's basically about this guy, and he's like quite an old guy, and then this caretaker's like acting all weird or something. Well, it's a kind of a flashback sort of thing, but not really. He's at like a basketball game, and like, oh, he splits up with his wife and he's really depressed, and then this caretaker's like acting weird, so he follows him, and then this caretaker's like about to jump over a bridge, so he goes, and then he falls down, and then he like becomes 17 again, and then he like sees it all, like his wife, like his wife that he divorced like when he was like 30 or whatever, he like goes back, but it's like still like the same time, but just he's a different person. It's really complicated, but he gets to like give everyone advice, and like he's like, yeah, it's really funny. Next is the Inbetweeners movie. This is a comedy. It's amazing. It's so funny. Oh, it's special features and film. It's hilariously funny. It's Inbetweeners was like a series on Channel 4, but then they made a movie, and it's just 10 times funny, 10 times funnier than the actual things, and they're funny. It's just about like a boy, like boys, and they're like troublemakers, and like really funny, like hilariously funny, because it's like a comedy, and they go on like a lad's holiday, and then like just loads of stuff happens, and it's really funny. Next and last is probably one of my favourite movies, or my favourite movie, Dear John. It's got Channing Tatum in, who's hot, him, and Amanda Seyfried from Mamma Mia, and it's just like another sort of like chick flick, sort of rom-com. Well, it's not really comedy, like romantic thing, and it's from the best-selling author of The Notebook, so it was a book. And it's just about like this boy, he's in the army, and the girl, and then they meet like unexpectedly, because they don't know each other, because her bag falls in the river, and the sea, and then he goes and gets it, and then they like make friends, and then they go out, and then they like start going out, and then he goes to the army, and they write to each other, and she like breaks up with him over a letter to say that she's gonna marry this guy that has cancer. It's like a close friend. And then what happens? and he's really upset, and he like burns all the letters. And when he goes back, he goes to visit her. He finds out like who the person with cancer is, and it's someone like he met before. And then the person with cancer dies. Then she's all upset, but then he's still alone. And then she's sitting in a cafe, and he walks by, and then they see each other, and then they smile. And then he goes in. Then it ends. So yeah, I want there to be a Dear John 2, or like Dear, what's her name? Dear Savannah, could be cool. So yes, and it's like loads of other things happen, but yeah. So yeah, I'll see you later. These are all my favourite movies. I recommend all of them if you like chick flicks, or that one if you like comedies. So yeah, bye.